right, let's start on our backs because it's always a really nice place to start. Take up a lot of real estate, a little separation between the legs. Inhale, get nice and tall. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, let everything sag, heavy towards the mat. A couple more just like that. Big breath in. Last time, big breath in. And now just bring the shoulders up towards the ears. A couple little roll backs. And now bring them forward. Last one. And now go ahead and relax the arms. We're gonna roll down, but nice and controlled, waking up the belly. You're gonna want your straps handy, ladies, so have it close by. Taking it one vertebrae at a time. Engage the core, relax the shoulders and the head. And then take everything down to the mat. Go ahead and float those knees to the chest. Give yourself a little rock and roll. And now again, just check in with the body. I like to start with a little inventory. Noticing what parts of the body are a little more tender, a little more tight today. See if you can direct the breath there, creating a little bit more space, a little softening. And as you roll back and forth, bring some movement to the ankles. You can make circles or point and flex, whatever feels good, just to lubricate those ankle joints. And now come on back to center. Taking the hands on the knees, send both knees towards the outsides of those shoulders. So we're getting a nice thigh stretch here. Let everything melt towards the mat. We'll take a few more breaths here. And now go ahead and float those feet towards the heavens. Find your happy baby. Take it to a little rock and roll. And if you fancy, you can go ahead and extend one leg away as one knee melts towards the mat. And now back to center. Go ahead and keep that right knee bent towards the chest and extend that left leg all the way down. Now go ahead and reach for your strap. We're going to take that strap onto the arch of that right foot, send that right leg straight up. So we're starting with the knees stacked above the hips, pull the toes towards the shin. And now try to pull the toes towards the heavens, but resist that with the strap. So you're getting a bit of a calf stretch here, a little bit of opening through the back of the calf first before we take the steeper. And then go ahead and relax that foot. Take a big breath in on the exhale, start to float that leg a little closer. Heels to the heaven, toes to the shin. Remember, there's no destination in sight. Let the body guide you. It will always keep you safe. Last breath here. Go ahead and float that leg up. Taking the strap in the right hand. We're going to send that leg off to the right. And again, important to keep that left sit bone nice and grounded. Start with that leg off to the side, maybe in line with the hip. Maybe that's a little too much. You have that heel melting towards the top of your mat. But if you like, go ahead and start to send those toes toward the shoulder. And again, if you're close to a wall or a chair, you can push into that. And now come on back to center. Taking the strap in the left hand, securing that right shoulder firmly on the mat. We're going to float that right leg across the body. Shine that hip point up to the heavens. And then once again, take that leg anywhere it makes sense. But don't let that right shoulder lift up from the mat. And if you fancy, take that right ear to the mat, find your stretch and hold. Last breath here, take the head to center and the leg to center. And before we switch feet, we're gonna bring that left knee up to the chest and take that left ankle onto that right thigh. So there's your number 4. Now, encourage that knee away, don't force it, but encourage that knee away. And if you'd like, float that right leg closer. So we're getting deep into that glute. So again, the closer that right leg comes to the body, the further that knee floats away, the deeper the stretch. So find that stretch that feels just right. Last breath here, go ahead and relax that. And we're just gonna float that left leg up, taking the strap from the right foot to the left foot. Go ahead and send that right leg away, noticing how long it feels. And now once again, take the toes towards the shins, heel to the heavens. As we resist with the strap, try and pull that full foot away so we get that nice calf stretch going on again. And hold here. And now relax that ankle. Take a big breath in on the exhale. Go ahead and float that leg a little closer. Find your stretch. Go ahead and relax that. Taking the strap in the left hand, we're gonna open up. When you're ready, go ahead and float that left leg open, ensuring that that right sit bone stays grounded. And again, take it anywhere you need to in space to find the stretch you're looking for this morning. That right hip's gonna wanna pull up. By just taking your hand and floating it onto that hip, we're encouraging that sit bone to stay grounded. And release that, let it leg float back up, switch the strap into the right hand. Now we keep that left shoulder grounded. Go ahead and allow that leg to float off to the side. That hip is going to raise this time. Shine that hip point up to the heavens. Again, take that leg anywhere it makes sense. And if you like, left ear to mat, hold here. Last breath here, come on back to center. We're going to find our number 4. So again, float that right knee to the chest, give that little squeeze, and then taking that ankle onto that thigh just below the knee. You'll notice one side's going to be a little bit more forgiving than the other. Float that right knee away. Maybe you're happy where you are. If it's too much, you can release that leg a bit. But if you're ready, you take that left leg a little closer, send that right knee away. Find that nice opening through the glute, outer hip. Last breath here. We're going to release that. Go ahead and take the strap off the foot, but send both legs up. We're going to take the arms alongside of the body, point the toes, glue those legs together, little circles. It should feel a nice massage into the lumbar region. Those circles can be as small or as large as you like, ladies. Take a little bit of a pause, switch directions. Last one here, we're gonna come into plow position. So keeping those hands on the ground, you can use them to support the sit bones. If you like, we're gonna float those feet back. Finding that stretching through the lumbar region. You can support the lower back if you like. You can have the arms alongside the body. You can take those knees alongside the ears. Whatever makes you smile. Find that stretch and let's hold. Now remember, we've got some pressure on the neck here. Really critical that we don't twist our neck from side to side. Gaze is straight up to the heavens. Last breath here. Go ahead and take the spine back down onto the mat, one vertebrae at a time. We're gonna keep those legs up towards the heavens. We're gonna come onto our elbows, ladies. Arms are nice and tight, we're stacked, elbows underneath the shoulders. Take that right leg down, hold. Go ahead and switch it up. Right leg comes up, left leg goes down. Hold. And now leave that right leg there, take that left leg up. We're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna bicycle from here, right leg out, slow and controlled, and left. Can we curl up a little bit more in through the spine, get a little taller? Keep going. You should feel that abdominal muscles kicking in here. Let's do one more each way. And now go ahead and send those legs straight out, 45-degree angle, we hold. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take those feet down. We're gonna float that spine back down onto the mat. Now, if you'd like, we're coming into bridge. If you want to take your weights, you can float them onto your hips. That's an option. If you don't want to, don't worry about it. So gaze is nice and straight. Take a big breath in. Feet are stacked underneath the knees. Up the hips go. Hold. Squeeze those cheeks together. Come on back down. Slow and controlled. We let the normal curve of the spine come back. Imprint and up for 10. Really root through the heels when you send those hips up. So engaging the glutes. Last one, hold here. Little pulses, 10, squeeze, 9, 8, root through the heels. 4, 3, should feel the glutes engaged. 2, last one, hold that squeeze, slowly lower down. Leaving the feet where they are. If you'd like, you can get rid of one weight if they're too much, but take those weights above the chest, above the sternum. Keeping the sit bones grounded, curling up, taking the head and shoulders off the mat, squeeze up for 10. As high as you go. 9. 2, last one, come on up, hold here. Curl up a little bit more. Think of sending that rib, that bottom rib a little closer to the hips. We squeeze, hold, and release, come on down. We're gonna walk those feet out a little further. Taking the waist alongside the body, just so that you can come up, you won't want to put any pressure on the back. So the feet are walked out. We're gonna hold on to those weights one more time, coming into a Russian twist, ladies. So when you're ready, lean back, about 45 degrees, right elbow towards the mat. Doesn't have to touch, you can if you want to, and back. If you want to, you can bring those feet together if that's more comfortable for you. Yogi's choice, your practice, your rules. Keep going. Working the obliques. Breathe. Let's go for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, hold up, come on back up nice and tall. Go ahead and take the weights off to the side. Slow and controlled. Feet can stay where they are because we're going to move them back there momentarily. Take it down one vertebrae at a time. When the entire body comes onto the mat, bring those heels a little closer. Float those knees, bring those feet together and float those knees off to the right. So again, once again, we're going to shine that left hip to the heavens. Option to use your weights. If you don't want to, simply cross your arms over your chest, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. When you're ready, weights go up. We're going to curl in, working the obliques one more time. For 10, squeeze, 9. 3, 2, last one, hold here for 5. And release. Soften the weights towards the chest as we take the knees up to the heavens. We're going to switch sides, float the knees off to the left, right hip shines to the heavens. When you're ready, up go the weights. Keep that left sit bone grounded or that left hip grounded. We come up for 10. 3, 2, last one, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back to center, relax the waist, bring those knees back in line with the hips. Up go the legs. Toes to the shins, separate the legs. So again, you want to get a nice stretch. You don't want to get too crazy. Bring those weights up. One more time, we're going to float those shoulders and head up off the floor for 10, 9, 3, 2, last one, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release neck, head, and shoulders. Bring those legs together. Soften the feet towards the mat. Go ahead and get rid of those weights. We're going to take the arms alongside of the body. We're going to send those legs straight up. You can have a softness in the knees here, ladies. We're coming into a reverse curl. We're going to bring those knees as close to the chest as we can. We're not using our arms. It's all lower abdominals. So if you want to rest your hands gently, you can. You can have them alongside of the on opposite shoulders. You can have them floating, whatever makes sense. All lower abdominals. Bring those legs closer. For 10, slow and controlled. Last one. Come on back down. Feet can be bent, they can be straight. Yogi's choice, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Imprint to the small of the back, up goes head, neck, and shoulders. Take it to a little roll. Come on back to center, relax neck, head, and shoulders. Send those legs straight out, relax the arms alongside the body. We're going to roll up just for a little stretch, and we're going to take it right back down. Core is engaged, imprint, flatten out that spine. Lift the head, shoulders, neck. We come on up. 1 vertebrae, controlled. Core is working. At a time. Once we get here, we're going to send that right arm straight out. Let it cross the body. Big reach to the left, take a peek to the right. Hold here. Take it all back to center. Up goes that hand. Flip the palm, find your tricep stretch. So again, be mindful of the neck. You have a tendency to want to look down. We put a lot of pressure on the neck. Don't let that happen. Elbows nice and tight. Option to take a strap if you want to use a strap. Option to take your hand behind you and clasp, Yogi's choice. If that's available and you're looking for still a little bit more, elbows back, spine is tall, we hold. And release that. Let's switch it up. The left arm straight out, spread the fingers, cross the body, big reach, take a peek in the opposite direction. Coming back to center with everything up goes that arm. Flip the palm. Once again, elbow stays tight. Nice stretch for the tricep. You decide what makes sense. Find that stretch you're looking for, we hold. So don't be afraid to incorporate the block to the strap at any point in time. We're gonna call on the blocks momentarily as we try and get a little bit more working with the triceps. And release that. So one more time, we're gonna engage the core. We're gonna go back just 45 degrees. Nice and tall on the inhale, slowly come on back. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, course working, 2, and 1. Come on. We're gonna take those blocks. So these blocks can be lowest, medium, or high. We're coming into tricep dips. So really critical that our ankles, sorry, that'd be not ankles, they'd be wrists. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. We're gonna come into bent knee, feet on the mat. We're gonna come up. So there's your tabletop, reverse. When you're ready, we lower down. Elbows go straight back and up for 10. 9. Slow and controlled, ladies, no rush. We move too fast, we don't allow those muscles to fire up. 2. Last one. Come on up, and now halfway down, we just hold. Hold for 5, elbows tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, lower those hips down. Take those blocks off to the side. We're gonna come right into child's pose. Take the toes in behind, big toes together, knees as wide as your mat. Send everything out. Hips come down, extend to the spine and soften. Inhale that right arm high, big reach to the heavens. On the exhale, take it underneath the left. Ear and elbow to mat, you decide. Fingers to mat, hands up, or wrap it around and tuck it in that hip crease. Open the heart to the left edge of the mat and hold. And release that. Come on back to center. Go ahead and inhale that left arm high, big reach. Let's switch it up. Ear and shoulder to mat. Once again, you decide what has to happen with the right side of the body to deliver the stretch you're looking for. We hold. Shine that heart to the right side of the mat. We hold. And release. Come on back. Unwind. One last time. Take a couple breaths here. And release. Take those knees back in line with the hips. Arms are stacked. Find your tabletop position. And we find our cat-cow with breath in. Exhale. Just do a really nice stretch through the belly on your inhale. In cow. And of course, with cat, we find that beautiful stretch in the back. Hold here. So moving with the breath. Let's do one last one. You're gonna want some lighter weights here for the next segment. Coming back to center, you're gonna take one weight in between the hands. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, send that right leg straight back. Extended table, with or without a weight, left arm forward, we hold. And now inhale, elbow and knee, curling in for 10, extend. Big reach. 2, last one. Release that hand, bring those toes to the mat. Ladies, toes are heavy on the mat, send that heel back by the calf stretch. Toes are heavy into the mat, that heel melts a little closer. There's your stretch. And release that, come on back to center. We get ready for the other side. So this time, go ahead and float that left leg back. Toes to the shin, right arm forward, we hold. And now moving with the breath, elbow to knee for 10. Extend fully. 4. Reach. The last one, go ahead and take that right hand down, left toes to the mat. Heavy with the toes, send that heel back, find your stretch. Go ahead and release that. We're gonna come into some push-ups here, just 10. Walking the hands forward, slightly wider than the shoulders, so we're working biceps here. You decide you want to come onto your knees or onto your toes. Core's engaged. Down for 10. Three, 2, last one. Knees to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Find your shell pose. Forehead to mat. Drape the body over the thighs. Palms up and hold. Last breath here, float the heart away from the thighs. Now you're gonna want weights that you're comfortable to hold in your hands as we extend into our warriors. Walk the hands forward, curl the toes under, find your first downward dog, walk it out. Coming back to center, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, and now fly that right hip to the right side of the mat as that right foot gets heavy. Don't pop that left hip out, energy is straight back, we hold. Send that right leg straight back. Coming into our hanging plank, inhale, knee to nose, float forward and back. Right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow. And this time, taking that knee towards the nose, step on through, spin that back heel, find your warrior 2. If you're so inclined, grab your weights on the way up. So it's like you want to split that mat. You're in a heel to heel or a heel to arch stance. Send those arms straight out. Knee is tracking towards the outside of that foot and we hold here. Little circles. Arms are parallel to the mat. Pause here, switch directions. Once again, we pause. Take that right palm up onto that thigh, send that left arm high, and extend. Release that back into warrior 2 first. Turn to face the front of your mat, hands down on either side of the foot, step on that. Downward dog. Float forward, find your plank. Little hesitation. This time our arms are stacked. It's a tricep workout here as we lower down with control. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, cobra. Relax the shoulders. Release that. Once again, big breath in on the exhale. Come on up. Maybe a little deeper this time. Gauge how that back is feeling. And release. This time, up dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Hold here. And now send it back, downward dog, walk it out. Now what goes right must go left. So when you're ready, up goes that left leg. Go ahead and bend that knee. Again, be mindful of that right hip. Don't pop it out. Energy straight back. Finding some space in the front of that left hip. Hold. Go ahead and extend that left leg straight back. And now inhale, knee to nose and back. This time, right elbow, left elbow. Extend fully. We're in no rush. Right elbow, left elbow. Last time to the right and left. Knee to nose. Step on through. Warrior two. So spin that heel. Grab your weights. Come on up. So again, we're working that leg towards parallel, send those arms straight out. Gaze forward, little circles. Pardon my back. And go ahead and switch it up. Little pause here, left forearm on the thigh, right arm up, big reach, exhale, extend. We hold. Release that, come on back, find your warrior two. Turn to face in front of your mat, hands on either side of that foot. Hands to the mat, step on back. Find your downward dog first. Walk it out. Paddle it out. When you're ready, ladies, float forward, find your plank. You can come to your forearms, you can come to your knees. Take a rest when you need to. We hold. You got this. Core engaged, breathe it out. Little shake feels good. That's 1 minute, ladies. Hold on to it. Remember, if you have to come down, a little break, come right back up. We're holding. That is 1.5 minutes. You got this. Last 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. We're coming into child's pose or shell. 2, 1. Come on down. Send the hips back. Take a well-deserved break. Last breath here. Go ahead and come on up with the knees. Take those knees along with the hips. Tops of the feet are on the mat. We're gonna keep our arms alongside of the body. Take a big breath in, grow tall. Exhale, just lean back, core engaged. And forward. Super slow, you take it as far back as it makes sense. You should feel your legs working, your glutes working, your core working. Last one, hold here. And release. Go ahead and take the hands to the mat, curl those toes under. Walk the feet forward, forward, fold, let it all go. Hands can be on blocks, mats, or shins. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbow, opposite hand, have a little sway from side to side. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. So ladies, here you're gonna want weights that you're comfortable for some shoulder work. Have them in front of you so you can reach them when we roll up momentarily. One more time, inhale to a flat back, extend to the spine for a long root through the heels. Exhale, soften, bend the knees. This is time we're gonna bring those weights with us. So knees are bent, weights are in front of the toes. We're gonna drag those weights above the toes, up the shins, nice and tall. Taking the weights alongside of the thighs. We're gonna do some shoulder rolls here. Big circles. Last time, take them forward. 3, 2. Now if your weights get too heavy at any point in time, you can go ahead and release them. We're gonna take a little bit of a wider stance. We're gonna take those toes towards the corners of the mat, waist to heart center. Come on down, sumo squat. Elbows tight to the body. If you want to walk your feet out a little bit more, that's fine. When you're ready, we're gonna take those elbows in line with the shoulders for 10. 3, 2, 1. Weights at heart center, lower down, and up for 10. Toes are all, knees are always in direction of the toes. 2, stay low. Relax the arms, elbows tight to the body. One more set for 10. 2, and 1. Weights at the heart, lower down for 10. Extend. Slow and controlled. Really root through the heels when you come up. Three, 2, last one, hold for 5. Extend, walk the feet back in line, relax the arms, forward fold, let it go. Coming into a little bit of hamstring work. We're going to extend through the back. Once again, take those weights over the feet, up the shins. So we're hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders back. And we're just going to take those weights down and up nice and slow for 10. Now you can use heavier weights if you're doing this on your own. It's a deadlift, working the hamstrings. Last one, and up. So again, soft with the knees this time, weights are alongside of the thighs, roll the shoulders back, hammer curls, come on up for 10. So don't swing the weight, control it all the way down and all the way up. Two more. And release. Before we get into the triceps, we're gonna take that weight down towards the knee on the right side and up. No twisting through the spine, working the obliques. Last one, come on back to center. So soft with the knees. If you want to get rid of one weight, you can. We're coming to some tricep extension. Bring those weights together, up they go. Elbows tight, send those weights in between the shoulder blades for 10. 3, 2, last one. Bring those weights back down. Soften the knees, last set, hammer curls, up for 10. Slow and controlled, ladies. You can be humbled with a 3-pound weight here if you do it slow enough. Last one. Come all the way down. And now come up 90 degrees. We hold. Elbows are tight. Open up for 10, 9. So working the pecs a little bit. Nice little stretch. Should feel this in your biceps. 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Weights in front of the thighs. Slowly roll down. And up for 10. Three, 2, last one. Last set of tries, ladies. So again, you decide 2 weights, 1 weight, no weights, up they go. Soften the knees. Come on down for 10. Don't let those elbows splay. So we've moved continuously. You should feel your heart rate up this morning a little bit more. 3, 2, last one. Come on down. Weights on the thighs all the way down. Relax. Elbow, opposite elbow to opposite hand. Have a little sway. Coming back to center. Little circles with the head. Nice and slow. Send it the other way. Coming back to center. Let everything go. And now slowly roll up. No weights needed. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, take a great big breath in. Grow a little taller. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, side body stretch. Send it away. And come on up. Switch it up. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, send it away. And back to center. Relax the arms. These, we're gonna come to the tree. We wanna incorporate some more balancing work. Now, if you're on a carpet, it's gonna be a little harder, that's okay. You wanna come into a flat surface, a little easier. We're gonna start with that right leg bent. That left knee is soft, firm into the mat. We're gonna take that right foot either to the calf or the inner thigh, you decide. We're rooting down with that left foot. We're pressing that left thigh into that right foot. Hands at heart center. We hold. I got a case of the wiggles. The more you wiggle, the more you're working. That's totally okay. You can leave your hands at heart center or you can grow your tree. Yogi's choice. We hold. Tights are a little slippery. When you're ready, release. I got a case of the wiggles today. Give those legs a little shake. We're switching it up. Right leg's firm on the mat. When you're ready, that left leg can be anywhere you like. Some days you have balance, other days you don't. We hold. Once again, hands can stay at heart center, or you can grow your branches. You want a challenge, take your eyes up, a little more difficult. If you've had enough, we slowly, as mindfully as we came into the pose, release it. Give those legs a bit of a wiggle. You're gonna take your right leg over your left leg. Try and glue the baby toes together. The heels are gonna separate, that's okay. Soften the knees, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take a bow. You should feel a nice stretch on that left calf. Hold here. You want more, root the heels down a little deeper, send those hips back a little bit more, hold. Release, come on up. Unravel those legs. This time we're gonna take that left foot over right, baby toes glued together. Soften the knees. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, take a bow. And release, come on. Unravel those legs. So once again, a little bit of balancing work. You can hold onto a wall or a chair if you like. We're gonna be softening those knees. We're gonna come into that quad stretch here. So take that right heel up towards the buttocks. Knees tight, find your stretch. So we're sending energy down from that hip point through the knee to the mat. You want more, send that foot a little bit further back, opening up through that front of that hip flexor, we hold. So as we get older, hopefully we'll all get older, balancing becomes really important. And release. Give that leg a bit of a shake, and then switch it up to the other side. So again, right leg stays firm. A little softness. When you're ready, send that left heel back. You'll notice that one side's gonna be a little easier for you. And again, energy from the hip through the knee to the mat. You can send that knee back a little bit more. And release. Take a great big breath in. We're gonna want one light. Think about what size weight you want. We're gonna send it overhead and we're gonna bring it towards our knee. Last set of core before we take it to the back to end class. Take a big breath in, exhale, and fold. Grabbing whatever weight makes sense for you. Soften the knees, we roll up one vertebrae at a time. So we're gonna be soft on that left knee. We're gonna send that right arm up. We're gonna bring the elbow and knee together. Reach. 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, last one. And now relax that arm, switch it up. Soft on that right knee. When you're ready, left arm's overhead, elbow knee together for 10. Try to keep the right side quiet. 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and release that. Forward fold, get rid of the weight, let it go. We're gonna end in Malasana. So we're coming into a full squat. So if you know your hips are tight, toes can melt away from the midline. You can separate your legs a little wider, you decide. Hands to the mat, let it go. When you're ready, we're gonna lower those hips down. Shoulders are gonna be inside those knees, palms to heart center. We're gonna press those knees back. Spine is tall, look forward, we hold. Now, if your ankles are a little sore, you can put a wedge board or a little bit of padding, blanket, something a little firmer underneath the heels if the heels aren't firmly on the mat. So again, squeeze those knees in, oppose with the shoulders, we hold for 5, squeeze, 4, 3, 2, 1, come on down. You can have your legs in cobbler's pose, or you can cross them, yogi's choice. We're just gonna drop that chin to the chest. Drag that chin towards the right shoulder, hold here. Come on back to center. Chin to the left shoulder, hold here. Come on back to center. We're gonna bring that chin up. What we're gonna do is send that chin all the way up. A little bit of face yoga here to end with. Bring that chin all the way up. We're gonna turn that head to the right, chin to the heaven. Keeping the mouth closed and extending through the neck, we're gonna take the tongue and tap the roof of the mouth 10 times. Hold here, tongue's on the top of the mouth. Back to center. Same thing on the left side. So again, chin up, extend the neck, off to the left. Take the tongue to the top of the mouth for 10. Hold. And back to center. So legs can be anywhere you want. We're gonna puff up our cheeks. It looks a little fun, like a blowfish. We're gonna cover our mouth with our right hand, and we're gonna tap the left hand, the left side of the cheek 10 times, nice and slow. So puff up like a blowfish, cover your mouth. Go ahead and release that. We're gonna switch it up. I know it looks funny, but it's great for the facial muscles. Puff up like a blowfish, cover the mouth. Release that. And now dancing fingers all around neck, shoulders, chin, cheeks, head. Any which way you want to. We're just increasing the circulation on the face. And now release. Focusing on the forehead, we're going to take the knuckles, midline of the forehead, and just press away. Not too hard, just gentle. Again, increasing the circulation. One more. Release that. Take the one index finger and just tap in between the shoulder blade, in between the eyebrows. Go ahead and release that. Taking both index fingers, we're going to start from the bottom, those lovely little folds here, and we're going to tap all the way up to the nose, release. Tap, 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 tap. One more time. Last time, we're going to use our fingers to pinch the chins all the way up to the ears. Just do a few circles of this. The last one. And now holding on to the earlobes, pinch the earlobes. Hold. And now release. Middle ear, pinch. The outsides of the ears, release. Top of the ears, pinch. And release. Then just go ahead and bring those legs together. Send them straight out. We're gonna make our way onto our backs. Core engaged. Last little bit of abdominal work here. Gaze is forward. Slowly take the spine of the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Last time, knees to the chest, final rock and roll. Your choice. Either knees to chest or happy baby. Do that little inventory check one more time, checking in with the body, head space, how you feeling. Think about how you might like to spend final Shavasana. And if you are ready, go ahead and float your way into whatever version of Shavasana serves you best today. Don't hesitate to use any props you have available. Find that happy place on the mat. Take a great big breath in through the nose. Pause at the top of the inhale. Exhale. Two more just like that, and we're going to add into it. Big breath in through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Last time, big breath in. Hold. Exhale. Now with each exhale, think of yourself melting deeper into the mat. This time I'm going to count for you. We're going to inhale for a count of 4. We're going to exhale for a count of 6. So always trying to extend through the exhale. Big breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can continue with that breath if you'd like, or you can let the natural rhythm of the breath return. But allow each exhale to melt you just a little deeper into your mat. No tension in the brow, no tension in the jaw. Melt your way into Shavasana. Ladies, we're slowly, gently, kind of gonna start to bring some awareness to the body. Always nice to start with the extremities, working your way towards the core. Maybe a big full body stretch feels delicious. Maybe you want to roll onto one side and settle for a couple of breaths. But in your own way, in your own time, you will slowly find a comfortable seated position without haste. Keeping your spine tall and hands to heart center, bow to the heart with gratitude. Always grateful that we're well enough to make it to our mass and we chose to be here. And I am the place in you where the whole universe resides, and you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me. We are one. Namaste.